hear me. How is the sound today? Hi. It's okay if somebody's not casting on. that's okay. Don't have to do that. Something is making noise here. Hello. Is the sound okay? Please let me know if you can hear me. Some familiar faces. Great. Hello from Virginia. Hello from Helsinki. A lot of people from Finland because it's 10 in the evening. Denmark, New Zealand, Holland. Yes, great. Belgium. So many of you here. Oh, exciting, nervous Portugal, Colorado, Canada, Greece, Germany, Seattle, Washington. Yeah, Uusimaa, that's in Finland, France, UK, Florida. So many of you are here. I did not expect that. This is Labvakar, somebody from Latvia, Colorado. Hello to everyone. Yeah, Sweden, Norway, Shetland, Canada, France. Okay. I actually, 2 in the afternoon in North Alabama, 10 in the evening here. And of course, just because we agreed, yeah, kids were not kids were not falling asleep. I was a bit stressed that I'm not gonna make it. Alaska, South Africa. Yeah. So how many of you are casting on today or already have started? Hello from Mikkeli. Hi. Yes. How's your show? Have an update? No. Row 4 now. Okay, yeah, I did cast on because I when the pattern dropped in my Ravelry mailbox, I opened it. I checked the video and I thought, okay, I cannot do this live because you need to count. It's an I-cord cast on, you guys. Okay, no spoilers, yeah? Row 9. Woo, that's far along. I don't know which row I am. I think I'm on row... I finished row 8, I think. I will show you now, so I hope I'm not gonna spoil it for anyone. I started it earlier this evening because it's an I-cord cast on. You cannot count and talk, unfortunately. So here's mine. Here is mine. It looks, my husband says it looks like a caterpillar. Kind of does, because I said, look, I'm knitting a shawl. He said it's a caterpillar, ready to start row 4. Yeah, it took me a while to find 10 stitch markers in this house, and I have a lot of them around, just not 10, and I wanted like 10 of the same kind. So I'm using these very basic plastic ones because I had 10 of those. um, oh, picture quality is terrible, isn't it? How is the picture? I have a second screen there, and I hope it improves. We have hello from Ukraine, Germany. Yes. The internet in our countryside is not the best, especially in the evenings. Oh, good. Good to know that picture is good because it's very grainy on my other screen. Row 16. Wow, I think you're ahead of all of us. Seattle, New York, Great Estonia, just across the across the sea from us. Through the gear in YouTube. Yeah, I tried to set everything up there, and I think I picked all the best settings I could. So yeah, this is my shawl so far. Nothing much, and I realized I cannot knit on it while chatting to you because I'm not yet that familiar with the pattern. But how many of you checked the video till? Oh, okay, not me. I'm a bit slow. I had a long day today at work, and it's already evening. Great. Um, not knitting this year, but still watching. That's okay. Yeah. Holland morning, from New Zealand morning. um, yeah. So I realized I cannot knit on this while talking to you, but well, I guess we can talk. Row 13. Yeah, video is really helpful, and Steven is great at that. Even if you're a beginner, you can still definitely handle that because he holds your hand through the process. Good evening from Germany. Good evening. And I looked at the spoiler and it's amazing. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but I love it already. I don't care what's happening next. It's worth of knitting just for this first part. Who saw the spoiler? I did. Yeah. I also spoiled myself and it's amazing. Does anybody think it's not amazing? mm, yeah, I'm very excited about it. Mm. Oh, the pattern didn't arrive until I was asleep. Yeah, I got the message that my pattern has arrived, but when I tried to go into my library, it wasn't there. I had to wait for another 15 minutes until it dropped. Yeah, Stephen always shows us what to do. And I have my last year's shawl here, and the one year before there is my slipstravaganza and shawlography, and I think you never really know what's gonna happen next. Yeah, if with some other mystery knit-alongs I've been able to guess, like the next clue, probably it's logical. With Stephen, it never is. Like you never know. Sometimes there is almost always a brioche part involved, but you still don't know what's gonna happen. Mm. uh, yeah. Tell me about your yarn choice, color choices. What kind of colors are you using? Do you have high contrast, low contrast, something bright? Mine looks very neutral and a bit boring so far, but I'm hoping for my color pop. So it's just two grays, darker gray and a lighter gray. This is what I have so far, but I like it. I have not knit anything that neutral in a while. Also following for the fun. That's fine as well because sometimes you don't have to knit. I like to watch other people knit as well and check how the projects evolve, and I don't always have to participate. First, Cal. Yay, congratulations. Congratulations. First timers. Rust, pale blue, and cream white, but decided didn't like. Yeah, the blue and switched. Sometimes that happens. You start with some color. Forest green, sea green. Oh, that sounds good. I don't think I have ever knit a green shawl. That would be interesting for me. Mine are usually pink, except this year. It's not pink. It's not pink. My color pop is almost pink, but it's actually more, it's not pink, it's more orange than pink. It's now it looks, it's more yellow than that. It's like a peachy, yellowy, neon-y pop. Marigold yellow pop. That sounds amazing. Dark purple, light lilac, and bright pink. Oh, that's lovely. Blue, light gray right now. Accent color will be brown. Hi from Florida. I love reading your comments. I hope I can follow. He says that the accent color will be the star of the show. So we never know. We never know what's gonna happen, and it's exciting. So I don't know. What should we talk about? Because I can't knit with you today. And I did not grab any other projects, so haven't cast on yet. To make same color like that of Steven. Steven always has the best colors. He's like a, he has the eye for colors. Mine is red and natural and pop in pink. Yeah, I don't know. I've been into Steven West projects lately. I'm almost done with my garter marler. Speaking of Steven's project, and I'm wearing my penguono today because it is chilly. It is a bit chilly here. So in my craft room. I'm itching to knit on it, but I don't think I can. I have not memorized the pattern yet, and it needs increases and decreases and casting on 12 stitches, so I'll better put it away. Ooh, I don't think I have showed this to you, but I treated myself. It was my birthday in September, and then for my birthday I ordered just the goodie kit from Stephen and Penelope. It had the bag and what else was there? It had the bag, little that needle gauge, and ooh, sticker, very shiny sticker. And the thing I wanted the most was this little tag. I'm so jealous every year when people have these on, and I decided I'm gonna treat myself and get the goodie kit. I did not get the yarn from there. I am using my own yarn, but I got the goodies. The bag is fun. It is a bit small, but still fun. Yarn fits, like three cakes fit, but 5 would not, probably. And it says, "You're a cow knitter, baby." I think that was cute. But now I'm gonna put it away. I'm itching to knit. Yeah, the stuff is lovely. It's my first year getting the goodies. I don't know, were they available without the yarn before? Okay, I missed something. It's happening. There. Sometimes you change the colors at the very end. Yeah. Oh, Marla. No, Maria. I don't know, something with my vision. Somebody doesn't like their colors. It disappears from there. I'm trying to check who was it. Yeah. I'm sorry if I'm a bit slow today. It was a long day, and then it was our son's names day today. We celebrate names days in Finland, and yeah, we had grandparents visiting, and then the kids were all pumped on sugar because we had cake. Grandma made cake, and they were not going to sleep. And now I'm ready to sleep, but I want to chat with you. I also made myself a cup of tea. Actually, hubby made me a cup of tea. Do you have a beverage there? Because it's a custom. It's a party. We need we need a drink. Mine is some lovely tea. Thank you. It looks like a washed out zebra. Oh, what colors are you using? Why does it look like a washed out zebra? I bet it's gonna be fine. Mine, okay, mine looks like washed out zebra. If we're speaking of washed out zebras, because I have I have a washed out dark gray and then like a very light gray that almost looks like dirty white. So here is a washed out zebra, kind of like that. That's that's stylish. Ooh, somebody has cake. I already had cake earlier. No more cake for me because soon I won't fit in my clothes. Luckily, knits stretch nicely, but we have had too much of a cake because it was my birthday, then our daughter's birthday, then our son's name's day. We've been eating lots of cake, but it's homemade. We had a strawberry ice cream cake today, made by Grandma. Will I post this live? Yes, I will put this video on my channel. I will at least try. I hope I don't mess anything up. Hello from the UK, very first. Cal, congratulations and welcome to the club. um, it's addictive. It's addictive. You do one and then you can't stop because that's what happens. And then you will have all in a row. 23. Yeah, it's 22 here. Mm. Are you wearing the pinguono? Yes, I am because I need my woolly layers today. I wonder what row will you use the 10 stitch markers in the very beginning, straight after the cast on. You need the stitch markers. You do the I cord cast on, and then you need the stitch markers. Uh, what is a name day? In Finland and in many other countries as well, because we discussed this during Vlogmas last year. We had this discussion because I had a name day during Vlogmas. But basically, most of the names are written into the calendar, and then we also have a day when you celebrate, when all the people who are not in the calendar celebrate um, names day. Basically you get an extra special day in a year, like besides your birthday you get a names day, and it's in a calendar. In some countries it's religious, and in other countries it's a social event, like it's not related to your religion. Yes, Croatia has a names day, and we established that quite many countries have a names day, and it's great because everybody knows that you have a names day, so it's kind of, yeah. mm, it's lovely. We just have usually small celebration, um, gifts, or not necessarily gifts. We got him a little like mosaic set. He's been into these little building things. It's not like a Lego, but something similar. I think it's a Danish thing. And we had cake. Yeah, grandparents came to visit, but that's pretty much about the names day. You just get an extra one more special day in a year for your names day. Or if you have two names, then you get two more special days. In Spain we also have names day. Yeah, based on saints. Yeah, sometimes it's based on saints. Like yeah, if you have more modern name, then probably not. But if you have some classic name or more old-fashioned name, yeah, not old-fashioned, I don't know, like our daughter has a saint's names day because she's Sophia, and yeah, and I think in pretty much all the calendars it's the same day, 15th of May. um yeah. um Family day here in Canada, I don't know what is a family day. Do you? Because here each of us gets own day for your name. Yeah. Okay, now the chat disappeared from me. Are we having a problem? Can you still hear me, see me? I'm here. Am I talking to myself now? Am I still online? Where is the chat? Yes, now it's back. Good. Now I'm getting hot. I had a sip of tea and now I'm getting warm. Yeah, but I love my pinguono. Have you seen my pinguono? I I love Steven. He has the best knits. And they are so simple. They look impressive, but they are so simple to make usually. They are beginner friendly. We've got names day in Poland and Slovakia. Yeah. There's names day in Finland and in Latvia, and I think some other countries around as well. I don't know, does Estonia have a names day? I would say yes, but I'm not sure. There was somebody from Estonia. Your pinguono is lovely. Yeah, thank you. I actually started with the kid version. I made one for our daughter, and then it wasn't that scary anymore because I tried it out on a small scale, and then this one actually I finished it very quickly. Um, Pink Wona is great. How do you how long do you think it will take you to complete Clue 1? I actually don't know because it took me, I think it took me an hour to get this far. Maybe a bit more because it was noisy. I could not count, but are you planning to knit Steven's leggings? How do you know? I I was just putting yarn. Are you reading my thoughts? Hello? Who mentioned this leggings? I'll grab this. Here is a box. I started putting scraps, not scraps, also full skeins for Marled Mania leggings. I want to knit Marled Mania leggings because winter is coming and I decided I need wool pants. I need wool pants and yes, I am planning. I started the leggings 2 weeks ago. I'm a bit worried they are not gonna. I will need to do some adjustments because I have a way wider hip than the waist and yeah, I need a lot of space in the back. But I don't know, they should stretch, right? Leggings, you say? Yeah, wool pants. Good old wool leggings. So I'm planning, I don't have that yarn with me, but I have a couple of balls of black opal yarn, which is a sock yarn. Marled Mania leggings, yes. And then I'm planning to hold all kind of fun scraps double with a strand of black. This is not black, this is like a dark coffee color, and I have this as well. And then all sorts of fun little neon-y scraps. All kind of, yeah. So that's my plan, but not yet. Not yet. I need to finish my marled cardigan first. I have one button band left and I'm stuck because I don't have buttons. Is his leggings pattern out? Yes, it is. It's an older pattern. You can find it on Ravelry. I don't remember when it came out, but it's not a recent pattern. It's been around for a while. There is actually a whole collection of marled things. There is yeah, a couple of years ago. I don't remember which year exactly, but so yes, I wanna do the wool leggings because I will need them in winter. It's cold. It's cold and yeah. I you know me oh so well. You lovely people out there, you know me oh so well. So here I'm collecting all sorts of scraps in here. But the marled cardigan, now that sounds so much fun. It was fun, and mine is almost ready, but now it's in the living room because I'm still looking for the buttons. I don't know. I can't find one of my button boxes, and I think that's the box that had good buttons. And I have misplaced it. I have put it somewhere safe. So it's somewhere safe, and it's my small box of buttons. Yeah. So I can't knit the button band because I need to know what size buttons am I gonna have because I need to make buttonholes. Otherwise, my marled cardigan is finished, except one button band. So many Steven West patterns. Yeah, Pinguono is crossed off my list. It's one of my favorites. And the other one, my most worn Steven West pattern is Vertices Unite Shawl. It's my absolute favorite. It's it gets a lot of wear. I wear it, I think, spring, autumn, and winter, and sometimes in summer as well because we're in Finland. Uh, December 2017, the leggings were published. Thank you for yes. So it's an oldie. It's what does it make it? 5 years old. It's a 5 years old pattern, and it's been on my list since it was published. But I did not. I guess I did not have a need for. No, yeah. I have my silly old reindeer pants. They were very cheap, and they are I think they are some kind of some kind of synthetic material. I don't know. I bought them from the local store, and they are in horrible condition. And they split at the seam last year, so yeah, my embarrassing winter pants. Mm. Ooh, I've started collecting sticks to make my own wooden buttons. That is very exciting. I've been thinking about that, but I'm not that far yet. So I'm gonna use something from my stash. And I'm thinking of using mismatched buttons, maybe like different shades of pink or different shades of beige, if I can find something. If I can find something suitable. We will end up with a full Steven West outfit from head to toe. I think it's gonna be fabulous. Hello, hello. Yeah, I don't think I have a hat by Steven. I'm missing that. I have a shawl, I have a cardigan, I have 2 cardigans now, and several shawls, and soon probably pants, but I'm missing socks and a hat by Steven. Yes. Have I made a hat by Steven? I don't remember. Have I? I don't know. I've knit so many things in the past years that I don't think so. Maybe. And now Steven has released his first sock pattern. Yeah, so we can do the full outfit. Thank you so much. Yeah, they don't always need to be crazy, the colors, and I have a couple of brighter ones as well, like there, but I always think that I try to pick the colors that I would be comfortable wearing and that would work with my other things. But I have made the parachute dress that, I don't know, it needs to be frogged or gifted because it's too long. It's too long and it's too wide. I used 2 big needles and it stretched out. Sometimes that happens. I made the vest for hobby. Thank you so much for loving my... Only underwear is missing. Knit underwear. Some people crochet bras. I've heard, I've seen, but we could knit some woolly underwear. I think we will need it this winter. Finished garter marler cardigan last week. Oh, good for you, Christine, that you found buttons. I'm still on a mission of finding my perfect buttons. I don't know. I think it's the hardest part, finding the buttons. At least for me, it takes at least as long as the knitting took, the button choices. Yeah. Yeah, Steven has also calmer patterns, like Dustland is also very sophisticated. But I think it's all about the color choices. He has, yeah, not everything needs to be bright. Look, I have very very Campenguono. I wanted it to be soft and delicate. Joining from New Zealand. Is it morning already? It is morning in New Zealand, isn't it? Is it? I can't count. It's, what is it? It's 10:30 in the evening here in Finland. Yes. Did I miss any of the comments? I'll just check quickly. Yeah, I love neutral colors as well. It's tomorrow in New Zealand, yeah. First year. Do most people finish the shawl within a month? I actually don't know. Do most of the people finish? I think sometimes it takes longer. Sometimes it takes a year, but it's not a race. We're here for fun. Yeah, there are no rules that you have to finish in a month, but it's up to you, because some of us are process knitters and it's not about the speed, it's about the enjoyment. Yeah, my week is going better. Thank you for asking. Still tired, still plowing through, trying to catch up. Yeah, because I'm going to a yarn market in Jyväskylä, autumn yarn market next, not this coming weekend, but one after, and I'm still preparing. I have a pile of yarn that needs to be skeined. It's bigger than me right now, and I'm slightly behind. I think I'm working on the weekend as well, but oh well. I love my job, and that's how it is when you're preparing for events. But thank you for asking, Mama Bird 4. It disappeared, I think. um, Looked it up. 8:30 a.m. in New Zealand. Is the whole New Zealand on one time zone, or do you have multiple? I don't know. Answer. Is how is it? Are you all in the same time zone in New Zealand, or do you have several? I have a lot of questions here. I'm starting a new job in a yarn shop. Yay! Congratulations to you. I hope you love it. 2 time zones. Thank you. We're learning a lot from here, because I had a feeling that it's more than one, but I know I won't be finished in a month, and it's absolutely okay. Main thing that you enjoy the process and you enjoy your shawl, and you have a lot of fun while knitting it, because we're not in a competition. It's just for fun. Cape Town, South Africa. South Africa is on the same time zone as Finland, isn't it? I think I checked once. I think it is. We're on the same time zone, aren't we? We're talking a lot about time zones, because this is so interesting. It's 300 of us here right now from all over the world, and we're here just united in yeah, love for Stephen West unites us here, and I think the man is a genius. I love everything he makes. The Rockefeller is waiting for 1.5 years to get finished, and it's fine. When you need, do you read, watch podcasts, listen to music, or just hang out with family? All of the above, yes. Usually, I do something else. I rarely knit in quite, except in the mornings. In the mornings, I just make myself a cup of coffee if I'm earlier up than my family. Um. Was there a question about the yarn? I think most of us are using fingering weight. Maybe somebody's using sports, but you need to be careful with the meters that you have enough. I think Steven mentioned somewhere that if you're using sports, it might not, 2 skeins might not be enough. Yeah, but it's okay to use thicker yarn or thinner yarn. You will just end up with a different size of a shawl, but there are no rules that you need to use fingering. It will then be bigger or smaller. Yeah, but I think most of us are using fingering weight yarn, like 4-ply fingering. um, I try to knit every morning about 30 minutes after breakfast before leaving for work. I try that too, but before the breakfast, because somebody's playing yarn chicken with 720 meters. That's a dangerous game. But the good thing, you can just take something very similar, or maybe even different color, and sneak it in somewhere on a border. And I have done that. It happened to me when I knit my what did I knit by Stephen West? My Vertices Unite. I ran out of yarn. And then on the I-cord border, because yeah, I used a different yarn to pick up stitches, and then the yarn I wanted to use to do the I-cord, and then in the end I still sneaked in a piece of just plain gray. I used speckled yarn for the border, I think, and I ran out because I used singles, and singles had less meters than yeah, stock yarn. I think yeah, it had like 366 meters in 100 grams, and I ran out, and nobody has ever noticed that I substituted. I sneaked in some other yarn and it's fine. You're gonna be fine. Yarn chicken is a fun game. Knitting on Felix cardigan right now. I want to knit a Felix pullover, but later. That's later. Good night. Sleep well after. Yeah, Titta. Hi, Titta. I will see you soon, Titta. Won't I? Yes. New Zealand, we technically have 2 time zones. The 2 main islands are on one zone, and then the Chatham Islands. But comments are disappearing. I have the second screen. Yes. So, time zones. Hello from Germany. Hyvää yötä, Titta. Yeah. We're practicing languages here. We're learning about time zones. This is very educational. And yeah. Today's live is going to be shorter than last time because I have a work day tomorrow and our alarm is at 6 o'clock because kids are going to school. Did you do anything with your leftover yarn from last year's shawl? I know some made matching socks with it. Yes, I made matching socks with it. I used the pattern by Tiffany Lan. It was something about autumn and something about garden. Autumn garden socks. Something about... It's in my Ravelry. I think I have showed them on a podcast. I held 3 strands and made marled home socks. Like these really cool, thick socks. Yes, I used all of my leftovers for those socks. From this shawl. I don't know. Do I have a picture somewhere? I don't have the socks. They are either in the wash or in the closet. I don't know, but I have made socks with my leftovers. Yeah, 3 yarns held together, 3 fingering weight strands. So they were very quick and the pattern was nice. It was, yeah, by Tiffany Lan, but I don't remember the exact name of it. Something with a garden and autumn. Autumn could be autumn garden socks, maybe. I hope we use all the yarn this year. I want a big shawl. I think it's gonna be big because the suggested meters tell us it's not gonna be a small shawl. It was quite many meters. Do we have it? I only printed the first clue. I didn't print the info page. I think this one does not have the meters, does it? Does it? Yes, it does. So main color 713 meters or 780 yards. Contrast color same amount 713 meters or 780 yards. And accent color 357 meters, which is 390 yards. That's a lot. That's a lot, I think. Yeah. So basically it's, what does it make? Yeah, it's like more than 3 skeins, more than 3 skeins. I can't count today, it's too late. Wish you a good night. Need to get up at 5 a.m. Hi Anya, I know I have alarm at 6, but I will still be here for a while. But good night to everybody going to bed now. Did you bother to do a gauge swatch? No, I didn't. Question unrelated, Numcal. Ever make socks from 100% wool? Disappeared. Got my eye on a DK one for my mother-in-law, but don't want them to fall apart. Got to make a good impression. It really depends. Yes, I have made socks with 100% wool, and that's actually how all socks were made in old times. My grandma only made socks with 100% wool. We did not have a nylon nylon blends available. It looks like I'm past up my... Yes, I am. But that's okay. I'll go to work later tomorrow. I'll give myself an extra hour in the morning after kids go to school. But I'm not gonna sleep. I'm just gonna chill. But yeah, about the wool, you need to look at how it's plied. If it's like a tight, if it's plied tightly and you use small needles, you're probably gonna be okay with 100% wool. I have made a couple of years ago a pair of socks with my hand spun, and I plied it really tightly, and I used 2mm needles on a sport weight yarn, and they are still okay. And it was BFL. It also depends on a sheep breed. Some are more tough, and I think I definitely would not recommend merino, but some other sheep breeds might be okay. Something hard wearing. BFL is one of them. It's a hard wearing one in a high twist. Like, you need to look at the structure of the yarn. If it has high twist, like it's plied very tightly, it has a. Am I am I explaining it all right? I don't know. Yeah, and then use smaller needles. But it's possible, and if it's a non-superwash wool, then it will felt a bit in the wear, and it will actually strengthen the bottom of the sock. Hello, Sirpa is here. Rouva Silmu Solmu. I know, I'm so jealous. We have a knitting camp in Italy this weekend. A lot of Finnish knitters went, and I'm just watching pictures on Instagram. The weather is nice there, and they are visiting yarn stores, and maybe someday. mm. Any opinion about using Rauma Finnol for a sweater? Not, yeah, it depends how sensitive you are. Me personally, I love toothy wool. I love that itchy feeling. I can use Letlopi against my skin, Plötolopi, Finnish sheep wool. I don't have a problem with that. I can't use alpaca though. I don't know. It makes me itch in a different way. Good night from, yeah, good night Sweden. Yeah, Rauma yarns are wonderful. I love them. I happen to love them. But if it's too rough for you, it's a personal choice. Can you handle it? But actually, it rough yarn improves your circulation. It's good when it tickles a bit. It's good. Yeah, there is a good itch and bad itch, and why don't you ask Jana? Yeah, Jana has made socks with the 100% wool, but you need to check, is it gonna work? Use small needles. You're probably gonna be okay. Yeah, just if it's a airy and puffy one, it's not gonna work. But if it's tighter one, then it should last well. Because in old days, all socks were made with 100% wool. Merino pills a lot. I'm falling in love with brushed alpaca. Brushed alpaca is lovely. That one I can use, but the regular alpaca mostly not. Rauma, give it a try. I don't know, maybe make a headband first, and then can you handle it, or something smaller like mittens. Are you casting on for a shawl tonight? Already done, but I can't knit on it because it's I'm still going to work tomorrow. I'm not taking day off. I'm taking 1 hour off in the morning. um, here's my shawl, but I can't knit on it. It requires a lot of concentration on my behalf, but it's gonna be lovely. If you have seen spoilers, I'm gonna repeat myself, yeah, because a lot of people joined us. It's gonna be so worth it. Row 15, exciting. Hello from Alberta, Canada. Working on the I cord. count. But if you have some extra stitches or you don't have enough, you can sneak a stitch in there. Yeah, I was worried that I tried to knit my I cord very loosely because sometimes I end up with too tight I cord. But I think mine is okay. We don't want. Where can you see spoilers? You can see spoilers on Ravelry in the discussion thread in a Stevens group, and you can see the spoiler in the Stevens video. There is a link to the video on the pattern. In the pattern, on the pattern page. Where was the link? But anyway, in this, on the Stevens YouTube channel, there is a video, and yeah, there is a spoiler at the end, and it's fabulous. 40 rows of the I-cord. Okay, I thought you're already. Yes, you need 125 rows of the I-cord. It is really fun to knit, and it's gonna get even more fun. Believe me, I've done it a few times. And like here, when we got to this part, we were guessing, because I was knitting this with a couple of friends. We were guessing what's gonna happen there. We had the idea, what if we make an I-cord and we weave it through, or something weird is gonna happen with these holes. Why do I have a yarn sticking out? I have a tail. I need to weave it back in. Something has happened here. Yeah, I wear this a lot. It's my go-to shawl. This is Slipstravaganza from 2 years ago. I have to use a row counter to keep track. Yeah, I had to use a row counter as well because kids were running around and talking to me, and yeah, it helped a lot just clicking it. If I would be alone, I probably, yeah, row counters are good, especially when when it's evening and we have had a long day. Row counters are great. Very helpful. Sometimes when I can't find my row counter, I just mark stripes on a paper and like in the groups of 5. Yeah. That happens as well. Sometimes when I can't find my things in my own room. It's not a big room, but sometimes it's in a project bag somewhere, and I have a million project bags. So yeah, this was fun. I'm still on the border of this one. Yeah. And the last years was a lot of fun as well. You deserve the hour. Thank you. I think so too. It's gonna be my personal free hour. When nobody's gonna be at home, just me and the dog. I'll make myself a big cup of coffee and I'll knit for an hour on this. That's my plan in the morning when everybody leaves the house. So yeah, last year we had a lot of fun things. I know some people think this one is ugly. I happen to love it. um, we had I-cord shrimp last year, and then we had little caterpillars here, and a lot of fun things were happening. I think brioche was optional last year. There was an option to do something else. Yes, when the TV is on, row counter is a must, definitely. Because you don't want to go and count those I-cord rows. Yeah, this was very fun as well. And what's great about these mystery knit-alongs, you always learn something new. Always. I happen to love brioche. I like how it looks. I'm not a big fan of knitting it. Like, it's not my favorite thing. It's okay. It's okay. I can knit brioche. I don't have a problem with that. Yeah, I was saying that you always learn something new and exciting, and I think that that's the best part. Even if you're experienced knitter or maybe you're a beginner, and you always will learn something fun and interesting and useful because you can use it in your other knits. And so here I have definitely not done anything like this before. I prefer brioche to half brioche. Yeah. I always use pen and paper. I forget to click the row counter. That happens as well. Knitting brioche is addictive. See, we all love different things. So yeah, I think this part is going to be very exciting. I'm not going to say anything because if you have not seen the spoiler, if you have not seen the spoiler, but if you have seen, you know what's going to happen here. At least I can fix my mistakes in full brioche. Yeah, it is easier, I guess. I cord cast on is so easy on DPNs. Yeah, it is. You just slide it over. But it's better to use the short DPNs. I happen to have long DPNs, the 20 centimeter ones, so it's a bit fiddly. It's a long DPN. I have big hands, and those 15 centimeter are just too short in my hands. Yeah, I did my I cord on circulars. I was just slipping those 3 stitches back. Because I don't know, I could not find my 3.5 mil DPNs. I think they are attached to something. Row 11, my first MCAL. Congratulations, it's addictive. Welcome to the club. See you next year. Yeah. I don't know. I have never been disappointed in Steven's Mystery Knitalongs because it's exciting, and maybe sometimes the end result is not exactly your thing, but I have always loved it as a whole. I don't know. I just in Steven, I trust Steven. I trust Steven. I know it's gonna be good. I always trust him. And it's always fun. It has never been boring, and it has never been predictable. I think that's the best part. I so want to knit on it, but I can't. I will mess it up, right? If I try now, I will mess it up. No, I'll better put it away. I will hold it. Hi from Canada. Oh, great. Finally enjoying a cup of tea. Enjoy your cup of tea. I will have a sip as well because I have a dry mouth from all the talking. Still warm. And I'm in the mood of burning candles because autumn is here. So my candle season has started. What else? What else could we chat about? Still 300 people. Nobody's going to sleep. Nobody's going to sleep tonight. I think half Finland is already sleeping. Yeah, I'm usually in bed around this time, but I'm cheerful. I had a cup of coffee with the cake at like 6 o'clock, so I'm still awake. Yes. So the sponsor of this live stream is my 6 o'clock cup of coffee. Is your weather still nice? No. No, it was raining. It was raining a lot today. Yeah, I got wet while going to the grocery store. I was soaking wet and then running from the car to home because in-laws were here and they blocked they blocked the yard and I had to park. Yeah, I had to park next to garage because and then run with the groceries. Hello, just watched Steven's video. So, did you see the spoiler? Popping in during work. I did the I-cord cast on at lunchtime. Smart. I'm already struggling as a crochet person. We'll have to look up a UK translation on R3. Watch the video. If you're struggling, watch the video because Steven is showing every single step. He will hold your hand through the whole process and he shows everything, and just follow the video. It is very helpful. If you can't understand the written instructions or you're doubting yourself, go watch the video. It's a game changer. How many hours takes the shawl from last year's? I don't know. I have not counted the hours, but I think a lot. Last year's was small. Last year's was, I think, the smallest one so far. Have we had a smaller one? I have not knit them all. I have knit a few, but I have 2 of them here. But this was small. Like in my scale. I love a big shawl. I love a good schlanket. I'm I love a blanket. So this one felt small. It's very nice to wear. It's very nice to wear. I'll put it around my neck. It's not too small when you're wearing it, but like if you compare it to this one is huge. I don't know how many hours. I think quite many. Had such a good time last year. Me too. Every year. Because it's always in October and I'm always in that cozy knitting mood already, and then you get a new shawl for autumn and winter. Hello from Norway, row 4. Stop knitting to avoid making mistakes. Yeah, same here. I don't know. I think I finished row 8, maybe. Um, taking son to the comments keep disappearing. Taking my son to the airport. Late for the party. Never too late for the party. Never too late for the party. We're still here. And then I will put this on my channel so people who were sleeping or at work or somewhere else, yeah, that everybody can watch this later if you'd like. So 1 hour a day until the next clue. I think the first clue, this clue was not that big. I don't know. How many rows does it have? It says repeat it how many times? I don't know. I'm not the sharpest right now. We repeat rows 9 to 16, 11 more times. So that's quite many rows, but it will be quick because it's not awfully wide yet, and then the chevron will pull it in. I don't know. I'm blurry on the time questions. I don't know. I don't know how long things take, but we will see. And we all knit at different speeds, so it's a bit hard to estimate because some are slower knitters, some are faster knitters. We'll cast on tonight. Yeah, I bet it's not quick because you need to increase and decrease, and then you're casting on, and then you're binding off. Yeah. Hello from Portugal. Did I miss something? It went so quickly. Uh, yeah, I don't know. Is it hard to switch to knitting if you have been a crocheter your whole life? Because I don't crochet a lot. I'm a knitter, but sometimes I crochet, and I think it's manageable. It's not. I think it's not hard to learn crochet if you're a knitter, but how is it the other way around? If you have been crocheting your whole life, is it hard to switch to, because it is a different movement, isn't it? Is it hard to switch to knitting after crocheting? Which way is easier? From knit to crochet or from crochet to knit? Contrast color, toothy wool. Sock yarn is a pop. Oh, disappeared. I think in a West Knits shawls you can always experiment. You can add mohair or maybe a strand of some fluffy alpaca or something else. There are no rules. You can experiment, and if you don't like it, you can always rip it back. But then put a lifeline in. Maybe. I have heard I've heard crocheters learn knitting continental style easier than English style. Yeah, I think it really depends how you hold your yarn, because when you crochet you hold your yarn the same way as when you're knitting continental, don't you? Um you could always give it a go. My chat disappeared from there, but I'm now reading from my other screen. I don't know what's happening with this technology. Where is my chat? um, I hope it comes back. Sorry if I'm looking there. I'm trying to catch up on the comments. Um, you could always give it a go. You could use stash yarn. Yeah, then it's not a big investment, and I think we're carrying yarn along. We're not, I don't know, are we going to be cutting yarn? Maybe when the color pop comes in, but so far we're just carrying it along. So you can always rip back and reuse the yarn if you're not sure, but it's not hard because Steven shows every single step, and you can ask from other people, and you can always get help if you're struggling. Uh, can you tell me Steven's last name? Steven West, West Knits, for the channel. I could link maybe later Steven's channel and maybe all the Ravelry groups and threads where is information about the Mystery Knitalong. I will add it in the description to this video, where you can find everything, just in case. Just in case. I do both crochet and knitting, but find knitting more rewarding and flexible. The garment can be finer. That is true, but with a crochet, it's nice not to have those live stitches, is it? And it's easier to rip back if it's a crochet. But yeah, I'm a knitter as well. I knit more. Where is my chat? My chat disappeared. Hello. There. I pressed something, it came back. And now it's not updating. Okay, technology is failing me. So sorry for that. I'll lift the screen here. That at least I'm looking in the same direction. I grabbed my get that I grabbed my pad. It was Ina who asked, yes, about the. You could try, yeah, Ina, something from your stash. I don't know. Steven West, always fun, always fun. Okay, I have missed so much. Are you going to dare to add mohair to yours? I don't know yet. I don't know yet if I have something suitable for my stash, but I am not getting a separate skein. I will see how I feel about it in the process when we get there. I might do the mohair there because I have not done a mohair there in these two, so I might do that. Mohair there sounds good. Battenberg blanket. It makes a lot of people want to learn to crochet because it's such a lovely blanket. I'm still working on mine. Almost every day I make at least a couple of squares. I try to be good and work on my Battenberg. I have not added the squares, but I'm growing my pile of Battenberg squares. Sharon first. Stephen West Shawl, congratulations. My chat disappeared from my phone, and sorry if I'm not looking at you. I'm trying to catch up. Can only crow. Practice and have fun. Merino for main color and contrast color, and wool for pop. I think it's gonna be alright, woolly wool for the pop, because you can use other things. Yeah, you can mix and different types of yarn. I think it's okay. It's a shawl. Nothing. It's a bit more dangerous in a like a sweater or a cardigan, but I think in a shawl it doesn't matter. Yeah, who is doing a mohair there? Let us know. Hello from Bermuda. That is far away. Cast on a birthday project. I missed it. Is your birthday today, Lady? Am I saying your name right? I cord complete. Yay! Donna from Connecticut. Hello, Donna. Crochet uses more yarn. That is true. Using crochet hook to pick up stitches was great for me. Oh, yes. Ligita is doing West Cal for the second year. Sveitsieni. This seems to be longer. An hour late. That's okay. We're still here. Hello from Massachusetts. We're still here. I did not thought of our summertime. Yeah, we are still on a summertime as well. Mohair there. Undecided about mohair. Okay, I think I managed to catch up. I don't know why my comments disappeared from this screen. There. Tunisian. Sorry if I'm now poking the screen. I'm trying to get the chat back. I don't know what happened. I'll have a sip of tea. What the? It's 11. We've been chatting for an hour. I hope this is fun for you as well, because I felt like I've been alone like whole week at work. I've been just dyeing a lot of yarn and not talking much to people. So this is very nice to talk about knitting with someone. Oh. Okay. And my chat disappeared again. Been knitting since 3 a.m. with Steven. Wow. That's a commitment. I love the life, but I can't knit along with it. Neither can I. I will continue knitting in the morning because I'm going to bed after this. Yeah, so we're at row 12 now. Something about Norwegian purl, so I can keep my yarn in the back. Same cup here, but the blue version. Oh, I love the blue version. But I got these as a gift from the in-laws. They started collecting the red set for us. We've been getting little bits and pieces here and there, and we already have plates and the bowls and the cups. So it's our Christmas set, but I like to drink tea from this one because it's huge. It's my huge tea mug. Yes, but it's our special occasion. It's a Finnish design. It's by Iittala and it's lovely. It's like a fairy tale forest. Yeah, it is hard to to knit this one, because especially in the beginning, I think when we get acquainted with the pattern, it gets easier. Yeah, after a couple of those chevrons. How tight the I-cord should be. I think it should not be too tight because it's probably going to be an edge. We don't know. We don't know. Anything can happen here, but if it's going to be an edge, then I think it's better if it's not very tight. Just my opinion. Thank you. I love this mug. Just one more sip. Yeah. I don't know. Any other opinions on the I-cord? I think it should not be too tight. The bigger the mug, the better. My husband drinks coffee from those, and I can't look at that. I have a little Moomin mugs for my coffee, and he drinks from, that's his coffee mug. Animal. Yeah. What else? Not too tight. Yeah, you need also, yeah, that is true. You need to pick up stitches from it, and if that ends up to be one of the edges, it's nicer if it's stretchy, because it's nicer to wear it if your edge is stretchy. Yeah, I wanted to mention that as well. Thank you, RK. There is a mistake on row 13. So check the updated pattern. There is an updated pattern because row 13 has a mistake. So when you get there, check the correct version. Steven already fixed that. Hello. What is the I-cord? The I-cord is that tube that you're knitting in the beginning. It's that edge. This is the I-cord. You will start by knitting a long tube and then you will pick up stitches along the edge. This is the this is the I-cord. Hello from Germany. I've just finished my I-cord. Cast on finished I-cord. Do you consider yourself a fast knitter? I think I'm a pretty fast knitter, and I can knit without looking if it's something simple like garter or stockinette or ribbing. Yeah, I can I can look at the screen and knit, and I think I have developed quite good speed over the years. I used to be a slow knitter because I needed to think about my tension, especially when purling. Purling used to be very slow, but the more you knit, the faster you get, I guess. It's just practice. But I think now I'm quite a speedy knitter. If I need something finished fast, I'll get it done. I'll get it done quickly. Main thing is determination. Yeah. It feels weird not knitting now. And I don't have anything next to me. I think we will chat for a little bit if there are a couple of questions, and then I'm gonna go to bed because it's 11 and we have a 6 o'clock alarm because it's a school and work day tomorrow. But yeah, I-cord is a type of edging. It can be, yeah, other things as well. It's not always edging, but most of the times it is edging, but you can use I-cord for many other things. For example, I made just an I-cord tubing and then threaded through my husband's cowl. It was very nice. I just made a long I-cord tube and he can tie his cowl tighter if he needs in winter. You can use it like that as well. Are there any other uses for I-cord? Probably. Tips: use a crochet hook for picking up stitches on the I-cord. Yeah, definitely you can use a crochet hook if it feels better, faster. There are many different ways to do that. I had I-cord legs and arms on a gnome. Yes, for gnomes we often use I-cords. Hello, fellow gnome knitters. It's that. What happened to the message? The message disappeared. How do I get it back? Yes, I-cord is done. Yeah, we will finish this soon. So just a couple of more minutes and I'm heading to bed. But let's just give it a few more moments. I'm very excited about this one, and it's so great that all of you joined me here today. Using DPNs for I-cord is also a good idea if you have DPNs and if you like using them. Thanks for the chat and good night. Good night. Yeah, I'm soon heading to bed as well. So just a couple of more minutes. It's always hard to say goodbye because this was so much fun again. I was nervous about it, but it was fun. Interesting. I've only ever seen I-cord as an edging. This cast on part is definitely. Yeah, you can do a you can use I-cord for many other things as well. It seems complicated. It always seems complicated in the beginning, but then when we start doing, main thing is don't rush ahead. Just do it step by step, row by row. Don't even don't even look ahead. Yeah, just trust the process and work together with Stephen. If you feel unsure, follow the video. It's always very helpful. Always very helpful, and Stephen will hold your hand through the whole process. So there are rarely unanswered questions, and usually there are no questions after you watch the video. Yes, night night. Okay, it is really time to say goodbye. I have to go to bed. My cord is short for. Okay. Yeah, but I want to thank you all for being here and joining our small unofficial cast on party. It wasn't that small. I think a lot of people were here. I think we had more than 300 at once at one point. Yeah, it was very nice. I don't know, will I have a regular episode on weekend? I really hope so. I really hope so. Good night from Copenhagen. Good night and happy Saldusopnius mm. I love you all as well. And this was so much fun. I did not feel alone doing this. It was a lot of us. Yes. So take care. Everybody who's going to sleep, sleep well, and everybody who is morning or day, happy knitting. Happy knitting, and I hope I can record a regular episode tomorrow evening or Saturday morning. We will see. That depends how my day goes, but yeah, because I think I will have things to share. It's exciting, isn't it? So thank you for joining me here, and it was really really lovely. I enjoyed this so much, and I hope we will do another live again. I don't know what will be the topic, but yeah, good night, sweet dreams, and I will see you during one of my regular episodes, or on Instagram, or somewhere else, or maybe in Jyväskylä in a week. Öitä. Good night. Okay. I need to find, how do we, yes. Post your progress on Ravelry, definitely, and I will keep you updated. I will probably post on Instagram as well. Okay. This was fun, and thank you so much for being here now, really. Goodbye. Good night. Heippa. Heippa.